At the heart of every pencil lies a deceptively simple component that determines how it writes, how it feels on paper, and how long it lasts: the graphite core. While it may look like nothing more than a thin black stick, this core is of a carefully engineered process that blends natural materials, precise ratios, controlled heat, and modern industrial technology. Perfecting the graphite core is not just about making something that leaves a mark on paper. It is about consistency, durability, smoothness, and reliability on a massive global scale. The journey begins with graphite, a naturally occurring form of carbon. Unlike diamonds, which are made of the same element but arranged differently, graphite has a layered structure that allows its particles to slide over one another. This unique structure is what makes graphite ideal for writing. When a pencil touches paper, microscopic layers of graphite shear off and cling to the paper's fibers, creating visible marks. However, raw graphite alone is far too soft and brittle to be used directly. If pencils were made of pure graphite, they would crumble easily, snap under pressure, and wear down far too quickly. To solve this, manufacturers introduce clay into the equation. Clay acts as a binding and strengthening agent, giving structure to the graphagent while still allowing it to transfer smoothly onto paper. The ratio of graphite to clay is one of the most critical decisions in pencil manufacturing. A higher graphite content produces a softer, darker line, favored by artists for shading and expressive drawing. Increasing the clay content results in a harder core that creates lighter lines, ideal for technical drawings, fine writing, and precision work. This balance is what gives rise to the familiar pencil grading system, where subtle changes in composition lead to noticeably different writing experiences. Once the correct proportions are determined, the graphite and clay are ground into an extremely fine powder. This grinding stage is crucial, as uneven particle sizes can lead to weak points in the core, causing it to scratch, crumble, or break during use. The finer and more uniform the particles, the smoother and stronger the finished pencil will be. Water is then added to the powdered mixture, and the materials are kneaded together until they form a smooth, pliable paste. This paste must have just the right consistency: too wet, and it will deform during shaping; too dry, and it will crack under pressure. The prepared paste is fed into extrusion machines, where the real transformation begins. Under immense pressure, the material is forced through tiny openings, forming long, thin rods that match the diameter of a pencil's core. This step demands incredible precision. Even the slightest variation in thickness can affect how evenly the pencil writes or how well it fits into its wooden casing later on. As the graphite rods emerge, they are fragile and soft, requiring careful handling to prevent bending or snapping. After extrusion, the rods are cut to length and arranged for firing. They are placed into high-temperature kilns, where controlled heat fundamentally changes their structure. During firing, moisture is removed, and the clay particles harden, binding the graphite together into a strong, stable core. Temperatures must be carefully regulated throughout this process. If the heat is too low, the core remains weak and crumbly. If it is too high, the core can become overly brittle or warped. Modern kilns use advanced sensors and automated controls to maintain consistent temperatures, ensuring uniform results batch after batch. Once fired, the graphite cores are no longer soft paste but solid writing tools in their own right. However, they are not yet ready for use. At this stage, the surface of the core can still be slightly rough, which would create scratchy lines on paper. To refine the writing experience, the cores are treated with wax or oil. This coating fills microscopic pores in the surface and reduces friction, allowing the core to glide smoothly across paper. The wax also helps protect the core from moisture and reduces wear, extending the pencil's lifespan. This finishing step plays a surprisingly large role in how a pencil feels to the user. A well-waxed core produces clean, consistent lines and responds smoothly to changes in pressure. It allows artists to shade gradually and writers to maintain an even stroke without tearing the paper. Poorly treated cores, on the other hand, can feel dry, gritty, or uneven, breaking the illusion of simplicity that defines a high-quality pencil. Quality control is woven throughout every stage of core production. Samples are tested for strength, flexibility, and writing performance. Cores are bent slightly to ensure they do not snap too easily. They are dragged across different types of paper to evaluate smoothness, darkness, and consistency. Even small defects, such as air bubbles or uneven mixing, can compromise the final product. So factories invest heavily in monitoring and refinement. What makes this process remarkable is not just its precision, but its scalability. The same careful balance of graphite, clay heat, and wax must be maintained whether a factory is producing a few thousand pencils or several million per day. Modern manufacturing achieves this through automation, data-driven controls, and decades of refinement. Each pencil core, no matter how ordinary it may seem, is the result of countless adjustments, measurements, and tests perfected over generations. In the end, the graphite core represents the invisible science behind a familiar tool. It is the reason a pencil can sketch lightly or write boldly, erase cleanly, and endure hours of use without breaking. From raw carbon and clay to a finely tuned writing instrument, the creation of the pencil core is a quiet triumph of material science and industrial craftsmanship. It reminds us that even the simplest objects we use every day are built on layers of innovation, care, and precision that often go unnoticed. But make all the difference when the pencil finally touches paper. Transforming natural wood into a mass-produced writing tool is a process that codes traditional craftsmanship with modern industrial precision. While the graphite core may be the heart of the pencil, the wooden body is its backbone, providing strength, balance, comfort, and protection. Turning a living tree into a perfectly shaped, smooth writing pencil requires careful material selection, exact machining, and a production system capable of repeating the same steps millions of times without error. The journey begins with the selection of wood, a step that plays a crucial role in the quality of the final product. Pencil manufacturers typically choose wood that is lightweight, straight-grained, and easy to cut without splintering. Cedar has long been favored because it sharpens cleanly, resists cracking, and has a pleasant natural scent. The wood must also be stable, meaning it will not warp or twist as humidity and temperature change. Even small variations in wood quality can affect sharpening performance or cause pencils to split during use. Once suitable logs are sourced, they are transported to processing facilities where the transformation truly begins. The logs are stripped of their bark and cut into manageable length. These logs are then sliced into thin planks using high-precision saws. Accuracy at this stage is essential, as uniform thickness ensures that every pencil will have consistent dimensions. The freshly cut planks still contain moisture, so they are carefully dried in controlled environments. Drying removes excess water from the wood, preventing future shrinkage, warping, or cracking once the pencil is assembled. After drying, the planks are cut into narrow wooden slats, each destined to become half of a pencil. These slats pass through milling machines that carve long, shallow grooves along their length. Each groove is engineered to perfectly fit a graphite core, holding it securely in place without stress or gaps. The precision here is remarkable. A groove that is even slightly misaligned could cause the pencil lead to break more easily or write unevenly. Modern factories rely on computer-controlled machinery to maintain consistency across thousands of slats per hour. With the grooves complete, the graphite cores are carefully placed into position. This step often uses automated systems that align each core with exact spacing and orientation. A matching slat is then placed on top, creating what is often described as a wooden sandwich. Strong yet flexible adhesive is applied to bond the layers together. The choice of glue matters, as it must hold firmly over time without becoming brittle. The glued assemblies press under heavy pressure to ensure a tight, uniform bond, locking the graphite core securely inside the wood. Once the glue has cured, the large bonded blocks are ready to be shaped. These blocks are cut lengthwise into individual pencils, revealing rows of perfectly centered graphite cores. At this stage, the pencils still look rough and unfinished, with sharp edges and raw surfaces. Shaping machines then refine each pencil into its final form. Whether round, hexagonal, or triangular, each shape is designed with ergonomics in mind. Hexagonal pencils resist rolling off desks, while round pencils offer a classic feel, and triangular designs promote proper grip, especially for children. Sanding follows shaping, smoothing the wooden surfaces and removing any remaining roughness. Fine wood dust fills the air as rotating brushes and belts polish each pencil to a uniform texture. This step is crucial not just for appearance, but for comfort. A well-sanded pencil feels pleasant in the hand and prevents splinters or irritation during long writing sessions. Consistency is key, as every pencil must feel the same, regardless of when or where it was produced. With the wood perfectly shaped and smoothed, the pencils move on to finishing. Multiple layers of lacquer or paint are applied to protect the wood and give the pencil its familiar look. These coatings serve several purposes. They seal the wood against moisture, increase durability, and add visual appeal. Each layer is carefully dried before the next is applied, building up a smooth, glossy finish. Modern conveyor systems allow pencils to pass through painting stations continuously, achieving speed without sacrificing quality. Branding and identification come next. Logos, names, and grade markings are stamped or printed onto the pencil surface with remarkable precision. This step ensures that users can instantly recognize the pencil's hardness and manufacturer. Heated stamping tools or advanced printing systems permanently bond the markings to the lacquered surface, preventing them from fading with use. Though small, these markings play a vital role in quality perception and brand trust. For many pencils, the final physical addition is the eraser. A metal ferrule is crimped onto the top of the pencil, holding the eraser securely in place. This process requires exact force. Too loose, and the eraser may fall off; too tight, and the wood could crack. The eraser itself must be firm enough to remove graphite effectively, yet soft enough to avoid tearing paper. This tiny component completes the transformation from a simple stick of wood into a versatile writing instrument. Before pencils are approved for packaging, they undergo strict quality control. Random samples are sharpened to check lead centering and wood performance. Pencils are bent slightly to test strength and inspected for surface flaws, paint defects, or misalignment. Writing tests ensure smooth performance and consistent line quality. Only pencils that meet these standards continue to the final stage. Packaging is the final step in this transformation. Finished pencils are counted, bundled, and boxed with incredible efficiency. Automated systems sort and stack them for shipment, preparing them for distribution around the world. From this point, the pencils will travel to classrooms, offices, studios, and homes, ready to support learning, creativity, and problem solving. What makes this process truly extraordinary is its scale and repeatability. Factories are capable of producing millions of pencils every day, each nearly identical to the next. This level of consistency is achieved through precise machinery, disciplined workflows, and constant monitoring. Yet at its core, the process remains rooted in simple materials: wood, glue, and careful design. Transforming natural wood into a mass-produced writing tool is a testament to human ingenuity. It shows how raw, organic materials can be shaped and refined into something both functional and elegant. The pencil's wooden body protects the graphite, guides the hand, and connects us to nature in a subtle way. Every time a pencil is sharpened, its layers tell a story of careful selection, exact engineering, and thoughtful craftsmanship. What appears to be a simple object is, in reality, the result of a finely tuned process that turns trees into tools that help shape ideas, record knowledge, and spark creativity across the world.